Oh, it's so incredibly fun. Greetings and salutations, everyone. I'm Ekamak. This is Let's Play Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. In the last episode, well, apparently that episode is just cursed to have audio issues because I played through half the episode not realizing I hadn't actually started Audacity. I made sure to start Audacity this time. I can see the waveform right now. But yeah, we have the Marine Temple. Let's keep going with the Marine Temple. 3 rings sit before you. Grab only the one farthest from your grasp. Well, we can see 3 little lines here where it could be, so let's just mark down the one farthest from our grasp. Yeah, it deals damage, and quite decent damage without triggering any sort of elemental defenses. The sword is still very important though. After all, we can't use the whip on any phantom that isn't Zelda. And for reasons, you really don't want to use the whip on a phantom that is Zelda. With a wall of arrows, you know what's going to happen if you pull the wrong one. I need to point out that this is actually a very tall temple. But then we are going from the bottom of the ocean to the actual top of the water. I believe that if we yank this and then feed it to you... So that teaches us that some of these guys will have well, they have swords, but feeding the right ones swords is important. We have a small key, it only works once. You're gonna complain to the manager. It doesn't stun them like the boomerang does, but it does deal damage, so it's kind of random which ones you actually want to use, I guess. I guess it's more down to taste. Of course, with this being a dungeon item, you know you're gonna... Okay, we are definitely getting different materials this time. You got a dragon scale. It said this pristine scale fell from a dragon. No one really knows for sure. Check it out on the collection screen. Actually, you know what? I'm hoping I'll remember to do this last episode, but I think I want to compare the treasures that I got last time with the treasures I got this time. Because I'm very curious. This is actually a re-record, so I know these puzzles a lot better. That's the way we came, so we want to go this way. Seriously? You guys got boss music? You're already done! The whip is too strong! It's like someone combined the hammer with the grappling hook from back in Phantom Hourglass. It just doesn't... We just don't care. Anyway, if you try to move on here... There's a slightly missing area there. 3 blades sit in a row. Retrieve them all and the path may open. So yeah, down here we have a whole bunch of fish heads with sword keys in them, but we also have... You aren't even a mini-boss anymore! You're just a regular trash enemy to me. I guess the other advantage with the sword is that it's... The other advantage with the sword is that it's a lot faster hitting. Not even gonna give me loot. Okay, so we have the 3 blades in a row. And that finishes the line of, well, grappling points, I guess. I guess they could jump at you if you give them enough time. Okay, yeah, let's get this. It's a bit slow, but it is something we can do. And it's something I should probably mark down on the map, so... Link. Okay, it's time to mark this down on the map. Wait! And he just takes both his hands away from the whip to write it down. Some comedy is ageless. Not all of it, there's certainly jokes that have aged poorly due to punching down on transsexuals or LGBT types, but some comedy is ageless. Okay, these guys are immune to the whip. But they aren't immune to sword keys. And that gives us a thing. We don't know quite what it'll be used for yet, but it will be important. And I actually remember the puzzle for this floor. For some reason I thought, okay, I have to note down all the shapes on this floor because it's important to remember which ones have keys and which ones don't. Not exactly. The actual goal is to mark them down on the floor above and then mimic the pattern on the floor below. And in case you're wondering, wait, how are you supposed to figure out something that obscure? The game does actually tell you. And I'm pretty sure a chest will spawn here. So... yeah. And that's a door we need a key for, so we'll have to be right back. Now, this one is kind of cheeky because... okay, let's see if I can do this on my first shot. I'm pretty sure I can't. Yeah, at the bottom there's a long drop before it lets it. The bottom one has a very long drop, so if your timing is off, then you're just going to fall to your heart loss. But yeah, now we can go back the other way, should we so want. It's just really funny how that timing is, but it's also a little annoying because even when you know it's there, it can be a little tricky. Remember the placement of the blades. That knowledge may prove useful in another similar room. So yeah. Our code. Circle is blade, so... because it matches the end of the sword key. Oh wait, we need the whip. Very nearly gave him a hug. Oh, we're gonna need one of these. Fortunately, they do respawn, so mark this down here. Can never be sure if there's a treasure inside, so down here we need triple X. Extreme, extreme, extreme! And over here we have Circle X Circle. It's the most complicated games of noughts and crosses I've ever seen. Or tic-tac-toe, it's been called that as well. Or cheese and crackers. I really do wish I was better at drawing with a stylus, but I'm just not. I mean, there's people who've made massive... I recall recently we got a dragon scale. I recall recently seeing someone who made an entire anime on DS, Flipnote I think. And we have a treasure chest here. Open sesame, it's a small key! I guess, in all fairness, these are very old dungeons, so the keys are also probably also equally very old. That they work at all is a small miracle, but I don't know. Zelda conventions, what you gonna do? Much easier once you've set them all on the same level there. Oh, let's see if we can get this. It's certainly more memorable the second time around, isn't it? And that opens up the door, so this was actually mandatory, it's not a treasure chest. In that case, let's just squeegee this one off. Okay, just so we have the whole lot there. You definitely want to hope that your arm strength holds out. I believe that the moment we touch this key, we're about to get visited by a bunch of key masters, so we're going to need to use the whip to protect it. Do you have enough guards, maybe? Nope, they got it. I actually did that one on my first try last time, but... whatever. It's unfortunate to have the one closest to the top be the first to respawn, to be the first to die, because it also means he's the first to respawn. These guys do come back. But wasn't that much hard work compared. And because I did it last episode, I shouldn't need to backtrack for this one, because the last time I recorded this, I actually had to do the backtracking to get all the things on the first floor once I got that portal. But no, I'm free to just go straight up. You would be waiting out where we can't get at you. So keep your eyes on the upper screen for a little bit, because the boss will start throwing puddles at... Well, actually watch the lower area is a lot better, because it's going to be dropping purple goop on your head. This boss is a little bit of a step up in difficulty, mainly because it's going to be throwing attacks at you that will be very difficult to dodge in time, not much warning for them. And that's just leading up. Can you come back down, please? It's not going to be something game over worthy on its own, but when we go to the Take 'em All On challenge, I could see it coming at the end of a bad streak and ending your run. Anyway, just like everything else, this guy... I forget whether it showed his name, but... he will actually, he has a different name in the American and European versions. I believe it's either Phytops or Cactops, depending on version. And yeah, like, how are you supposed to avoid that nonsense? Does drop a lot of hearts to make up for the obnoxiousness of the attacks. But the problem is that, well, Take 'em All On doesn't give you that. Oi! I guess we hit a damage cap. And now he's gonna hang on to his limbs just to make life even more annoying. Now the arms are going to be waving back and forth as we run, so it's going to be very difficult to... Like, how are you supposed to avoid this? I don't get it. I suppose on the upside we're not trying to perfect it. Man, I could have gotten you in just 2 rounds, but for some reason my timing was just a little off. Oh well, we got a nice shiny crystal for our troubles. Or maybe it's a gem. I wonder if there's an actual difference. Way to go, Link, you did it! The ocean glyph started glowing. The tracks to the tower have been restored. Come on, Link, let's go back to the Tower of Spirits. We got another heart container. Very nice. So when I did this last time, I just went straight to the Tower of Spirits because I want to reach a certain point of the main story. But thinking it over now, I think I actually want to take the scenic route. I want to visit all of the old places that we've gone to and see if there's anyone that we can take on passenger rides. Technically, if I rush through the story, then I'll be able to knock out all the side quests at once because we're going to get our final train upgrade. That'll be nice. And yeah, that does sound very tempting to me, but here's the thing. Looking at it right now, we could just go straight for this last rabbit to catch the last of the ocean rabbits. And I don't know, I don't feel like I need the hearts. Agreed, Zelda. Ow. I'm also going to take this slight detour so we can drive straight ahead back into Forest Land. But yeah, skim ahead just a tad. I'll catch you in a bit. Oh! It's a good thing I cut because we just found another rabbit. Gotcha. So, I did say I was going to cut ahead, right? I'm going to assume that I turned around and didn't cut ahead, so now I'll cut ahead just so we can see this rabbit that we saw but didn't catch. Okay, rematch time. And stay in there. So let's do a little bit more skimming. We're 25 minutes in, probably a tiny bit less. Let's check out the new rails because I think there is actually a... Where'd he go? But yeah, I think there's a new rabbit over there. Actually... So yeah, as I was saying, we're skipping ahead to the new section of the forest land because there is a rabbit, and then I'll just skip ahead to visiting the rabbit sanctuary again. We'll see how much we have. Whoa. Actually, We have the whip now, so we could go visit areas where we've seen birds. So I guess we'll just finish off everything in Oceanland, and next episode we can do some exploring of other places. So, I feel like there should be birds around. Yeah, here. Oh boy, it's time for more microphone controls. You play the Song of Birds! Thanks for the lift! How do we get back? Oh, finally, bee larvae! Sure, they're gross to look at, but they're precious all the same. Bird? Bird? Peace bird? Thank you. They look kind of like evil vultures, but they're honestly not that bad. So there's absolutely nothing up there, I guess. I wonder if you could grab a cuckoo or if it would just upset the cuckoos. Pardon me. We got a wood heart, check it out on the collection screen. I guess Song of Birds just lets us reset their flight pattern. Oh wait, actually he's flying too high for me. Played the Song of Birds once more. So yeah, I believe that's everything we need from this. Hang on. I need to look at something. We're missing stamp stations. Huh. Why is there no stamp station for here? It doesn't look like there is. That's confusing. Like there should be one for every stop, but for some reason there isn't one here? Weird. Anyway, 30 minutes. I am pushing it a slight bit, but let's at least get the Ocean Village done. So skim ahead. We don't need to go over this bridge another time. So we need the Song of Birds and the Whip. Or maybe we just snatch onto you here. Going a bit off the beaten path here. I think we'll just make our way to that top corner and then call it an episode, so I might as well wrap up in here. Until next time, guys, take care. We'll see you all around. I'd feel bad for them if they weren't so annoying. Oh, hello, treasure. A big green rupee worth 100 rupees. You're going not the way I want to go. Huh. Well, I guess we wrap up here because this isn't quite where I thought I would be. There's clearly something I'm supposed to do here that I'm not. So until next time, guys, take care. We'll see you all around.